Thank you. Well, it's an honor to speak this morning to the newest club in our district, and really as one of the newest and largest clubs to charter. So congratulations to that. Usually when I'm speaking to groups, I am having to talk about their loss of members. I don't want to always have gloom and doom, but in our district, we lost 113 members between July 1st of 2020 and July 1st of 2021. However, because of your club, we weren't at 150. So I appreciate you coming on so strongly and being a shining example of the Rotary Club in our district that grew during the pandemic. That is simply amazing and a wonderful feat. The other thing was that you were able to do service projects. And the two reasons that most Rotarians join Rotary is for the fellowship and friendship, as well as the service projects. With your Sandwich of Hope project, as well as what you did for the vaccinations during our district day of service, that's all amazing. And also, part of being a Rotarian is also giving to the foundation. So I had to put Anne's photo in here for her becoming your club's first Paul Harris Fellow. I'll be talking a little bit more about that in my presentation. So I do want to thank you for becoming a Rotarian and making your club, our newest club in the district, so strong. Now, as district governor, I'm an officer of Rotary International, and my main focus is to help your club be successful and to support you in any way that I can. This slide that I'm showing right now however, are all the leaders in our district that are here to also support you and your club. There's about 70 of us. There's 11 assistant governors, and yours is Area 2, Brad Walker. You can see that he's got a lot, so that may be changing. So somebody doesn't have so many clubs, but right now that's who your assistant governor is. And Mark, your president, knows him well because he is in the Wake Forest Club. But all of these leaders that you see here are ready to support you in any way possible. And if you have any questions, concerns, I'm here as well, but I will definitely lead you to anybody that can help your club in any way. Now, as an officer of Rotary International, I want to introduce you to our Rotary International president, and his name is Shaker Mehta. You've probably seen some information from him and some of his goals. Usually a district governor will tell you that the best part, other than visiting all the clubs in their district, is going to the International Assembly. That is where all of the district governors from around the world, there's over 500 of them, come together. It was going to be in Orlando, but we all know that nothing happened in February. And so I met him virtually. He's very inspirational and has some great goals that I want to share with you this morning, just a few of them. He's also humorous because when we were on the virtual meeting, we got to meet him. He said, you know, Rotarians are movers and shakers. You're the movers, I'm shaker. And I found that quite funny. His theme for this year is serve to change lives. And I think that is just so, it's an accurate description of what we do as Rotarians. We serve to change lives through our projects. And we also find that sometimes the life that we're changing is our own through what we do in Rotary. The number one goal that Rotary usually has for the year, and it's no different this year, especially because our loss of members that we've had, is increasing membership. And Shaker has a great way of helping us remember how to do this. He wants each one to bring one into Rotary. and for us to retain all, because when we lose a member, we have to bring two more in. So I'm encouraging you as a new club to still concentrate on membership and bring in a new Rotarian. When you bring in a new Rotarian, you are becoming part of that new Rotarian's Rotary story. I remember who invited me to Rotary, and I'm grateful to them. And it's when you bring someone into an organization like this, you do change their life. So I encourage you all, each one bring one and let them experience all the wonderful things that the All Nations Club is doing. Another message that I am getting out to all the clubs is to make sure that our clubs are reflecting the community. How does your community look? How does your club look? What is your diversity in race, in gender, even in your professionalism of what kind of professionals you're bringing into Rotary, making sure that there's a variety. This club, I don't really need to emphasize that. You are the club of all nations. Mark has told me that you speak 12 different languages and that you can just log in and see the diversity and the energy and all that you have in your club. So again, you're another example of how all of our clubs in the district should be. Now, you can see behind my shoulder, I have this same Amplify Rotary box. Actually, Mark got one, and I think Peter got one because we sent out a box before PETS, the President-elect Training Seminar. Since it wasn't in person, we sent them some gifts for their leadership. And our district theme, we don't want to override Serve to Change Lives, but our district theme is Amplify Rotary, because we cannot grow Rotary unless people know Rotary. So we are encouraging Rotarians to get that message out. You know, we're quick to recommend a lot of things, but Rotary International says we're not always recommending Rotary. We may recommend the latest Netflix show that we're binge watching, or an app we can add to our mobile device, but are we recommending Rotary? That is one way that we can grow Rotary. So recommending, getting the Rotary message out there. And your club has a beautiful website, because you know, when you ask somebody to join, the first thing they're going to do is go look at your website. They're going to go look at your Facebook page. So I'm encouraging all clubs to make sure that those are up to date. Yours are. Maybe have a few people that are your Facebook admins, so that you're posting and getting all that information out there on a regular basis, which it looks like you're doing that, and I commend you for that. Another important goal this year for Shaker and our district is to develop young leaders. We have 6 Rotaract clubs in our district, and I hope that you will go to them to maybe get involved with your service project, but bring them in as speakers too. They will love to join you via Zoom and present any information. Maybe someday that you could even be a sponsor to Rotaract, or even an Interact club. When I spoke to your club leaders this morning, I did mention that, you know, as a district, we need to think of ways that we can involve your whole club virtually in whatever that we can, because a lot of times the district gathers for meetings, but I want to make sure that those meetings are also hybrid, and we can get those Rotarians who are part of our district but not local involved. It's the same with Rotaract and Interact. So I'd love to hear your ideas of how you as a club can develop young leaders as a virtual club. We are going to have a district day of service. We're continuing what David Hayden started, and I hope that you will be able to participate on Saturday, April 23rd. That is the day after Earth Day, which is April 22nd. And we are encouraging clubs to do something that is environmentally related, at least a little part. Now, I love that your club got involved with the COVID vaccinations, and you played a very vital role in that. And So if it's something like that and it's not totally environmental, that'll be fine. Um, we are focusing on the environment because Rotary International just added that as the seventh area of focus. And it's really important to a lot of people, a lot of young Rotarians and potential members have an affinity to the environment like we all should. And so that's why we're going to have a little bit of a focus on that. And I hope you will consider doing something along that line. The foundation, the Rotary Foundation, part of being a Rotarian is giving to the foundation because in 3 years that money comes back to our own club. It can come back, it comes back to our district, and we provide district grants. And I hope that you will consider doing that. Mary Cam is our expert on those grants, but that money comes through your giving. And we have a goal this year for each club member, each Rotarian, to give a minimum of $25 for the whole year. I know each of you can do that. Many of our clubs are every Rotarian every year. My club is where it's automatically $25 as part of my dues every quarter. So I'm giving $100 a year to the foundation. And then other Rotarians in my club give more than that. One easy way, especially because you're a virtual club, to give to Rotary is through Rotary Direct. It's an automatic recurring giving that occurs through your credit card. And it can be a minimum of $10. I was able to find a subscription that I wasn't using, I was paying more than $10 for, and do the recurring giving. It's a great way to just automatically give to Rotary. Plus, you're giving, you can decide, you see these listed, the annual fund, polio, disaster response. You can choose what you want to give your money to. And you also get some Paul Harris points toward your Paul Harris Fellowship. So I hope you will consider doing this. You can easily log into My Rotary, which is the membership side of Rotary.org, and you can enroll by logging in by clicking on the donate button, which is right at the top of My Rotary. So I hope you'll consider giving that way to Rotary International. A few dates as I finish up, because I love the fact that you guys meet for half an hour. I don't want to take that whole half hour. One way that you can definitely participate in our district is through the training assemblies. It's a virtual meeting. It's going to be on Saturday, September 18th. You can learn more about the foundation and the good work we're doing in our district through the district grants and everything else by just logging into this virtual meeting on Saturday, September 18th, 10 a.m. Eastern. It'll only go for an hour and a half, and you'll be able to participate, see other district Rotarians. We're all on Zoom. We don't do it by webinar, and we're opening that up so that you can easily get in, and we can have more than 100 Rotarians participate on that day. I talked about the District Day of Service, April 23rd. District Conference is the other thing I want to encourage you to attend. We're trying to make that hybrid. We are meeting with the venue next week to see if they will have the internet speed and everything we need for that to be hybrid. But I would invite you to come to Winston-Salem. It's just 90 minutes from Raleigh. It's a beautiful downtown, and we're going to be having that on May 13th and 14th, 2022. Our venue is, this is an old, it was a post office, a beautiful, elaborate post office built in the 1940s. It is now a new meeting venue and a great place to host a meeting. We're going to have all our meals there. The hotel is the Marriott, which is a block and a half from this venue. And we've got rooms for $134 a night. They locked that in, so we don't have to worry about rates going up. And I encourage you to come and visit all the other Rotarians in the district for this meeting. We do a service project during our district conference, something that is very quick and easy to put together. However, we're asking each club to participate in this throughout the year by collecting um, things for our shower kits. There is a church called the Dwelling in Winston-Salem that takes this shower trailer around to homeless populations and provides them a shower care kit that has all the shampoo, soap, razor, everything they need to feel renewed and refreshed. While they're taking the shower, there's a washer and dryer. Their clothes are washed. They are given t-shirts, sweatshirts, clean towel, everything that they need, again, to be renewed and refreshed by the gift of water. And so we are going to be able to contribute that. We're going to make 2,000 care kits that will last this group for a year and a half. And I hope that your club will participate either through, maybe yours will be giving money for the gas cards or something like that. But I've sent Mark and the officers this information to see how your club can participate with this. Last thing, June 4th through 8th, 2022 is the Rotary International Convention. It's going to be in Houston. It's going to be an amazing event, and I hope that you can all attend. Houston is the closest it's going to be until 2026 when it's in Hawaii. I think in 2023, it's going to be in Australia. So I think this is a way that your club can participate as well by attending this international conference where we'll see people from around the world. Finally, the Governor's Award. These are 3 ways that you can earn this award. And I'm going to just finish up. Mark has this information. I hope that I can award each one of you a pin by doing these 3 things and attending a district conference by getting on that virtual district assembly on September 18th. You'll have that out of the way and you don't even have to fly or drive anywhere to go to a district conference. So I hope that I can give each of you the Governor's Award. So as we go back to normal, I don't always like to say after the pandemic, we're going back to normal. I like to say that in Rotary, we're going forward to fantastic. I know your club is already there, and I wish you a wonderful year. And please let me know how I can support you.